Let's bring in retired U.S. Navy Vice Admiral Robert Harward. Admiral, thank you, sir, for being here. We're told you grew up in Iran and graduated from the Tehran American School. Have Iranians been waiting for or now welcome this intervention by the U.S. and Israel? Have you seen any vision for the future of Iran articulated clearly enough, or is it up to Iranians to figure it out for themselves after this?
Well, I think it's more than just Iranians. I think all of us, Americans who lived in Iran, Americans who have been up close and personal watching this journey of over 47 years when the regime came to power in 1979, are applauding the actions today. I'm just amazed when I hear congressmen like Congressman Moulton talk about the risk to our military personnel. What about the hundreds we've lost? We lost them in Saudi. We lost them in Yemen. We lost them in Syria. We lost them in Iraq through Iranian surrogates over the last 47 years. What about them? This is a tribute to them that we're going to hold this regime accountable and ensure that behavior stops and that will not be tolerated going forward. So that's first and foremost. Number two, I think really important, the Iranian people. As we've seen, masses have gone to the streets, and you're talking about a nation of 90 million people who have been oppressed for 47 years. They're seeing this, they're watching, they're ready to step in. And so I think this enables that transition to help on the ground. And again, just like the strikes, going to Congress sure would have laid out our plans of what we're going to do. I think there's those same sort of plans unfolding on the ground in Iran right now. So this is long overdue.
Admiral, is there a plan for that to happen, for Iranians to take over their government? This, I don't have to tell you, sir, is a repressive regime. It squashes anything that comes up against it like a bug. Is there a group, someone who stands out, who could step into a leadership role to lead this enormous country, to your point?
Well, let's go back to 1979. The whole thing that flipped the country is when the Artesh, which is their professional military, when they turned on the people. So we know the IRGC, the besieged, those guys have so much blood on their hand. They're part of the accountability of this regime. Here's an opportunity for the army to step in, the professional army without blood, and become part of the future of Iran and flip the situation. So I have to believe those discussions, that groundwork has been laid. A lot of people are waiting to see the impact this is going to have on the IRGC. And first off, prevent Iran from launching more missiles. So that's going to take a few more days. But once they present no threat to our allies in the region, our bases and our people, then the real work comes in. So I have to believe the groundwork in there is a plan to execute that.
So Admiral, are you suggesting that perhaps intelligence has spoken with people inside of Iran on helping them create a roadmap to this?
Oh, without a doubt. Look at the intelligence apparatus we've had, us and our allies. I think this is one of the real indicators. The Israeli-U.S. intelligence apparatus has been lockstep coordinating to work all this, and I'm sure that will play out as we go forward. So I would be in shock if that communications, those networks aren't at play right now.
Admiral, how does this end? How long does it last?
Well, I think the media campaign to neuter all the Iranian ability to threaten their allies in the Gulf could take a week. And the biggest part of that is the missile launchers and the missiles themselves. They know where the inventories are, so they can go after that. But they're going to hide those launchers. A lot of them are mobile, so it's the old scud hunting problem we've always had. But in this case, with the intelligence, the ability, the fact that we own the air, our ability to see and watch Iran real time with wide area coverage will help us bring that to bear. So I think that can be wrapped up in a week. Now, they may hide, some bring out occasionally a drone or missile that they've been able to hide and get out sporadic, but their real ability to threaten at a large scale, I believe, should take somewhat like a week. Then the hard work begins. And again, I got to believe those are tied together, synchronized, and one will set the stage for the other.
Retired U.S. Navy Vice Admiral Robert Harward. Thank you so much, sir, for weighing in. Appreciate that. So